Hi everyone, the Joyful Yogini here. It is time for live yoga. Happy Tuesday. And here's Chewy. Chewy, are you going to join in? Sometimes he wants too much of my attention during these classes. It's always an adventure. We'll see what happens. And you see, he loves to put my arms right in his mouth, but he is so gentle, eh? You are so gentle. Okay, so today's class, I pulled some cards just to feel into the energy. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but my energy is it's very chill today, and I'm cleansing some shit out, literally too. So we had a full moon on Monday, full moon in Pisces, and that energy is continuing. And I noticed that I've had quite a bit of inflammation. So the back of my heart chakra has been very constricted. It's finally loosening up now. Neck and shoulders have been really tight. You might have some different symptoms and stuff yourself that you've been dealing with. And today I was really drawn to drinking lemon and water and a bit of cayenne. And that's been helping to flush stuff out. And I did my juicing today. I'm so grateful I had time to do that. My knee is in a funny position. And so, yeah, it's been perfect. I've been clearing stuff out. On Monday, or I guess Sunday night to Monday, I only slept about 3.5 hours. It was, yeah, I had these incredible channel transmissions coming in. If you haven't looked at it yet, on my YouTube channel, I have a channel transmission called Sexual, I was going to say vitality, but vitality is one of the key words that they were bringing in there. But it is, why is it gone? Sexual vibrancy. There we go. Last night I slept better, but I still woke up quite a few times. So it's just that full moon intensity is still there today. I can still feel it. Did you just belch? Anyways, so I pulled some cards today to figure out what the theme of this class should be. And I got grounding as well as connecting in with our inner goddess. So that beautiful feminine energy. And it makes sense because we got the full moon energy is still vibrant there. And the moon is a representation of our feminine side. It really helps us to connect in, to slow down, to be gentle, and to really embrace the gentle beauty that we are and that sexiness that we are. So that's what we'll be delving into today. Okay, so let's meet on the mat, and we'll just meet in a seated position. Okay, seated cross-legged. Did you hear the cracking going on? Okay, so this looks good, and let's angle this that way. Okay. Oh, I feel the desire to sit on the bolster. If when you sit cross-legged, your knees don't go close down to the mat, which mine don't. When you sit on a bolster or on some pillows, it can elevate those hips and help your legs to drop more. And I don't know if you noticed, you'll probably notice this leg is down further than this one, which also has to do with the crossing of my legs, but it does have to do with my hips too. So, but it's good for you to notice that about yourself. And when we do various positions, you can see how you might be able to go deeper on one side compared to the other side. So we're starting in a cross-legged position. Hey, thanks for the hearts, whoever is there. Hello, hello. And let's just tune into our body right now. And here comes Chewy. So we can start breathing in and out through our nose. And if Ujjayi breath is part of your practice, you can activate that now. And all that means is, on the breath out, you slightly constrict the back of your throat, and it sounds like the waves of the ocean. I think Chewy wants to dance right now, or at least get intimate. He's just looking into my eyes like, you are the best thing ever. You're awesome, Chewy. I love you so much. Okay, but I'm going to do some yoga now. Okay. He's he's so sweet. I am so grateful to have him in my life. Okay, so we're tuning into our body. We're doing our breathing, breathing in and out through our nose. Okay, enough kisses. Enough. And if you'd like, just so we can really get that grounding in, you can picture maybe roots coming down from your tailbone or your perineum, from the bottoms of your feet, going down in to the core of Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is a living being. Mother Earth is an actual entity. Its own beautiful vibration that we are connected with. And by us grounding down, we're connecting to that earthing, grounding energy. I don't know if I'm giving you the words to describe what I feel with Mother Earth. Okay, Chewy, you need to now settle right down. Okay, come on over and sit. Come on, sit. So, Mother Earth, sit. Good boy, and down. So, Mother Earth has the energy of everything on this planet, from the four-legged ones, from the winged ones, from the insects, to everything that lives in our lakes and oceans and ponds and rivers, all the plants, the roots of the plants of the trees and the flowers that are going down into Mother Earth, and all those unique essences, right? Those unique vibrations, and all the crystals in there. It's in the mushrooms and all of the fruits and vegetables, so like everything that grows and lives on this planet is part of the Mother Earth vibrations. It has she has various vibrations. And when you ground into Mother Earth, you can even set the intention to bring in the beautiful combination of vibrations that you uniquely need. And, it could be different every day. You might find certain months of the year, or even certain years, like um, 2021 has its unique vibration for us all, right? So we need a unique blend of nutrients, of vibrations to come into our bodies. So feel free to set that intention. As you breathe into Mother Earth, you can use your mind's eye and picture yourself drawing in that unique blend of vibrations for yourself. As we're bringing it in, you might even feel it coming up to your root chakra, to your sacral chakra. You might feel it coming up to your solar plexus, to your heart, to your throat chakra, to your third eye, to your crown, going out into source energy. And we can even breathe into source. And as we breathe out, draw in the combined vibrations of source and Mother Earth all the way down, igniting every single cell in our body, going right back down from our feet, down into the core of Mother Earth. Take a beautiful deep breath into the core of Mother Earth. And as you breathe out, you're taking that beautiful blend of Mother Earth energy, beautiful, unique vibrations of what you need, plus intertwined with source energy into your body and igniting every single cell in your body. And let's just start with some very small. Hey, someone's there. I can't see who's there on Facebook, but I will definitely see after for sure. I will check messages. We're just going to do some very slight pelvic tilts here. So I want you to draw in. So if you were to, if you're, if you have female parts, you can picture holding in your pee. Okay, so like doing those Kegels. And if you have male parts, you can picture your sphincter, like tightening that up, okay, as you're tilting in. So you're bringing that pelvis up and in. And use your breath. So as I'm tilting up, I'm drawing it all in. As I'm tilting back down, I'm releasing. So you can try that. As you're bringing everything in, think about drawing in the nutrients from Mother Earth with every little, it's like down below is like going, we're sucking it in. We're sucking in that Mother Earth energy at the same time. How about those sound effects? Okay, draw it in. You really have to check out my YouTube channeling transmission called Sexual Vibrancy. So check that out. A lot of beautiful information came in with that. Okay, let's now move on to just, it's almost like we're doing a little bit of a belly dancing move, but still think about keeping things tight. It doesn't have to be like oh, hold, but think about pulling things up, drawing things up, and you're bringing, so you're bringing your upper body over to the right and your lower hip, like your hip on the left side, over to the left. And then you do the opposite. So just we're warming things up in our first and our second chakra. Okay, your second chakra is, if you've watched a lot of my stuff, you could probably recite this by heart, right? So your second chakra is associated with your joy, your creativity, your fertility, your abundance, and your sexuality. So let's warm that up. Okay, so now let's do some circles. Okay, so, and feel free, like as you get warmed up, you can make those circles bigger. And so you're pushing your chest side to side, you're pushing your hips out. And just think about doing a little circle here. You can even think about bringing your heart forward during this. So now it's getting a little bit bigger. Oh, I look forward to seeing who's there now. One of these days, I want to hang a big screen TV. I don't know where it would be because I'm looking through a doorway right now. But I don't know, maybe it'd be off to the side or something. But I would love to be able to have the writing, your comments nice and big so I can see it. Let's go in the other direction. Brain needs to go, oh, we gotta get that brain working the other way now. And you might find it's easier to go one way over the other, and take note of that, because this is wonderful for working the right and left side of the brain, right? Let's interconnect them. The right and left side of the body. Oh, someone's in YouTube saying hi. Hello, hello. Okay. I found it harder going this way. I found it definitely more challenging. It was like, I really have to think about this. And I think I found the opposite direction. Okay, so we're gonna do cat cow now. Still staying grounded. Like really feel your feet down on the mat, or if you're just on carpet or whatever surface you're on, feel them touching the ground and feel Mother Earth drawing up into you. Okay, so seated cat cow, hands can be on your knees. We're going to breathe in as we push our hearts forward. Breathe out as we drop back. Now, if you would like to join I'm going to call it a yoga community because I feel that, we all draw people into our presence, and wherever you are on the inside are the type of people that you're going to draw to you. And I've just been noticing the cool people coming into my space, right? And I've been doing my yoga classes in studio in Uxbridge, Ontario. And I also now have the Zoom option. So you can join the community via Zoom. So I think you'll find that everyone who joins in Zoom will just be super cool people. That will be fun to be able to chat with at the beginning and at the end, and just be able to just connect it with their energy. And just like if you're coming in studio, same thing. The individuals that are drawn to the classes that you want to go to, they're going to have a cool, similar vibe. So if you're interested in joining that, you can check out my website, thejoyfulyogini.ca. You can join my tribe. I would love that. Okay, so I feel like we need to move. Let's move on to our hands and knees tabletop. It will also give us time. I don't know about you, but I need some time for my feet and my ankles to warm back up from being underneath my body there. Okay, so we're on our hands and knees tabletop. Your knees can be shoulder width apart. You want your shoulders stacked above your hands. And notice your hands down on the mat. You want your fingers nicely spread so the weight of your body is distributed evenly over your hands, your finger pads. Okay, so we're going to do the cat-cow in this position now. So we're going to breathe into cow as we open up our heart, drop our belly, maybe slightly lift your chin, but listen to your neck. Okay, don't do anything that doesn't feel good on your neck. And then breathe out, belly button to spine. You're pushing the back of your heart up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Something exciting I wanted to share is I'm getting another tattoo today. Breathe out, belly button to spine. My daughter and I are getting matching Capricorn zodiac sign tattoos. Ours are going to have a slight difference between them, but they're going to be mostly the same. So I don't know, I'm excited to be able to do that with her. Breathe in and up. And I think because it's a zodiac sign, it's something that she'll always appreciate because it's her. It's a part of her energy. Okay, let's go back to neutral spine. I'm going to walk my hands a little bit more forward. Yeah, you're a little bit in the way, Chew, but that's okay. You can stay and we'll see how this goes because you're super cute. Let's tuck the toes under and let's push up to our first downward dog. Okay, my legs are a little bit tight. Hi, baby. I did my resistance training, my weights today, and I'm feeling it in my legs. So right now in this downward dog, I'm pushing my heels towards the mat. If you're new to yoga, I want you to know your heels in downward dog do not have to touch because it all depends on the length of your legs and the length of your upper body. Basically, like if I bring my feet closer, I can put my heels down. But you want to be in a downward dog. The position should be so that you can easily move to plank, right? So that's what you're looking for. And you're pushing your heart towards your thighs. And if you want, you can either find stillness or pedal it out. And I love to pedal it out because I can feel the beautiful stretch of my calves, my hamstrings, right into my glutes. Also thinking about tucking that belly in. Again, your fingers should be nicely spread across the mat. Okay, let's even it out, both heels down. I feel the need to really stretch out legs today. So we're gonna breathe in as we lift that right leg up. Breathe out as you bring that knee forward, and let's bring it all the way forward in between the hands. I like to bring my foot closer to my right hand, my right foot closer to my right hand as opposed to in the middle. And then from here, I'll explain that in a second. But we're all different, right? So you need to do what feels best for you. Let's drop that back knee down. You can either keep those back toes tucked or untuck them. And then you can either keep your fingers down here or come up, and you can lean forward to get that nice hip flexor stretch. Yeah, so I like to bring my right foot closer to the right side of the mat just because I, with the health issues that I have had, and I had a lot of hearing loss because of them, my equilibrium can be off. And I was going through lots of vertigo episodes. And so I can't be like skis, like my feet like skis really close together or run right in front of each other. So I usually am at least shoulder width apart, sometimes a little bit more depending on what I'm doing. So, whatever you're facing in any area of your life and how that's affecting your body, honor that. Honor that. Make the adjustments. Be kind and gentle to your body. That's one thing about yoga, it's non-violence. And that means being kind and gentle to your body. Now, if you feel comfortable, you can open up your arms to the right and get a nice twist there. You can even drop that arm back and the other arm up. So whatever feels best for you, go with it. I'm going to bring back to center, bring my hands down. I started noticing my kneecap going, ow. So if you like, you can also put an extra yoga mat down. If you have knobby knees like I do, you can put extra mats down or little blankets or pillows, things like that to make you feel comfortable. Let's lean back now. This front leg, I'm going to forward more and then flex the toes so we can really get into that hamstring. Again, we're thinking about grounding as we're doing this. So feel that Mother Earth energy, and you can bring your attention to Mother Gaia anytime you want. When you're breathing in, you can think about breathing down to Mother Earth. As you breathe out, you're drawing up her beautiful energy and the perfection of vibration that is for you, that you're drawing in. So I'm hinging at the hips, bringing my belly down towards the thigh. So just so you know, tonight, so I'm Toronto time, right? I'm in Ontario, Canada. I'm on Toronto time. And so that's Eastern Daylight Time. If you're ever interested, on Tuesday nights, 15 p.m. Toronto time, I'm doing a Vinyasa flow class. And again, you can join over Zoom or in studio if you're local. And on Tuesday nights, the focus is second chakra. So do a lot of hip openers. We're working on increasing our joy. So if you're wanting to be happier, you want to feel sexier in your body, or more sexual vibrancy, vitality, that's what we're aiming to increase, to strengthen. All right, let's bring that foot back. And then let's bring the foot to the right side of the mat, side of that foot. A pose that is either called, it can be called dragon, it could be called lizard. It's a nice hip opener, and feel free to put that right foot on the blade edge if you like, to open up that hip even more. You can even use your arm to push it out. And then you can come lower. Now, if you want, you can have blocks here and bring your arms onto the block so you're not having to go right down to the mat. Or you could use a bolster or a pillow or rolled up blankets. If you can get right down to the mat, then by all means, you can come on down. Okay, nice. Let's bring that right foot back to meet the left. Oh, I'm going to take off my bracelets just because sometimes they can get in the way. Let's tuck our toes, go back to downward dog. Okay, let's breathe in as we lift the left leg up now. Breathe out as we bring that knee towards the nose, but continue it forward in between the hands. And you can either stay here or drop that knee down. Toes can be tucked or untucked. You can keep your hands on the ground or bring them up. You can lean forward, get that hip flexor stretch, pushing your heart forward. Ooh, feeling the balance. You can also open up your arms. So I'm getting that nice twist in here. Can wring out the organs. You can also drop that arm down. Ooh, I'm feeling my balance. And that arm up. And then come back down. And then we can sit back. I'm going to bring that left leg forward more. Flex the foot, bringing my belly down. Really feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. You know what's super cool? I'm really excited about this. I am interviewing Matthew Hughes, who is a steeplechase runner and was in the Tokyo Olympics. So I get to interview him about his experience in the Olympics. He came 6th place. He's done the best any Canadian has done in the steeplechase race for, I think it was a 3,000 meter. So it'll be cool. The interview is only 6 minutes. I wish it was going to be so much longer because there's so many things I'd love to ask him, you know, like get right into how he trains and how he eats and all that. That would be awesome. But anyways, I'm grateful that I at least get to have a 6-minute interview with him. If you're ever interested in watching any of the TV shows that I do, it's with Uxbridge. The show is called Uxbridge Scugog Life, and I have a playlist on my YouTube channel, Uxbridge Scugog Life, so you can always check them out. Okay, we're going to bend that leg. We're going to bring that foot to the outer edge of the mat. The left arm goes to the inside of the foot, so we're going into our dragon or lizard pose. And from here, you can stay here or you can put your foot onto the blade edge. So talking about this left leg, you can even push it outward if you want. Just like you're not cranking it, you're listening to your body. And then you can come down lower if you like onto blocks or pillows or blankets or right onto the mat. Use your breath to get deeper into this pose, breathing into your hip, breathing into any areas that are tight, constricting. Then we can come back up. Now we can take this left leg and bring it back. Arms are forward, tuck the toes, back into downward dog. Now from here, we're going to use our body as if it was a wave of the ocean. So we're going to be coming forward on our toes, let the back of our heart lead the way as we make our way to plank. You can stay in plank or continue to do. Back is warmed up enough and you're coming in dog, just your toes are tucked under. And then from here, hips lead the way, heels push down, heart comes back towards your thighs. Okay, so you can do that several more times at your own pace. Choose to either stay in plank or dip down to upward facing dog. And if you don't like this at all, maybe you're still working on your upper body strength, then what you can do as a is you can come down to your knees and then you can still get a little bit of a wave there. You can dip down to upward facing dog and then you can come all the way back if you like to a child's pose. And then this can be your wave. Okay? So you choose what feels good for you. And at the same time, you are working your upper body. Whether your knees are down or up, you are working that upper body and that core. Wherever you're at, maybe do one more. Okay, back to downward dog. From here, let's walk our feet towards our hands. And we're going to walk our feet to the outer edges of the mat near our hands. Feet are going outward at a 45-degree angle, so heels might be on the mat, maybe toes are off the mat. And we're going to come down to Malasana squat. Now, this can be tough. When I first started doing this, I'm like, ow, how long do I have to stay here? And I wouldn't be able to stay in too long because my hips were so tight. So listen to your body. If this is painful in any way, please stop. It might be uncomfortable. So there's a difference between pain and discomfort. So you need to get used to listening to your body in that way, right? So I'm aiming to have my chest forward and up. My arms are on the insides of my thighs and I'm pushing outward with my arms. Trying to have a straight back. I'm going to have a bit of a round, right? But I'm aiming for a straight back. And you can add some movement here if you want. You can add a bit of rocking, forward and back, side to side, or find stillness. Okay, one hand in front, one hand behind. Let's slowly bring our bums up. And heel toe or toe heel your feet either shoulder width apart or maybe your toes together to touch with a small space between the heels. And let's fold, bringing our belly close to our thighs. Then breathe in to up to a flat back. Breathe out and fold. This time we're going to breathe in and come up to chair pose. So breathe in and up to chair, seat that booty down. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, hands at your heart. Okay, this time we're going to breathe in and we're going to twist to our left. So breathe in, long spine, twist to the left, hooking our right elbow over our left thigh. Our hands are pushing against one another as we're looking up towards the sky. I know, you didn't know I was a poet. All right, we're going to be going to the other side. Let's breathe into center. Breathe out and twist to the right. Breathe into center and fold. Breathe in, halfway lift to a flat back. And fold. Let's breathe in, come all the way up, maybe grazing your fingertips. Come up. You might even have a little arc in your back as you come up, if that feels good for you. Breathe out, hands at your heart. I am totally cut off, aren't I? I'll come over here and then I can move back over. Breathe in, raise those arms up. Breathe out, swan dive down and coming back over. Breathe in, halfway lift to a flat back. Breathe out and fold. You can step back into plank. Then we're gonna either lower your knees down and go down to your belly, or you can do a chaturanga tadasana. Breathe in forward on your toes and then slowly lower down while you're in a plank type position. All right, all right. We're gonna breathe in, come up to Cobra. Opening up your heart as we're grounding down to the earth. Feel your hands grounding down, the tops of your feet grounding down to Mother Earth. Breathe out and come down. Breathe in, come on up. Again, think about connecting with Mother Earth. Breathe out and down. We're going to do that one more time. Breathe into Cobra. Breathe out and down. Okay, we're going to try bow pose right now, and you might only want to do one leg at a time if you like. So you decide what you're ready for. You can bring your left leg up. You can grab onto that foot. And then if you're just going to do the one leg, you can take the opposite arm, bring it in front, and place your forehead down. And then you can switch to the other side after, okay? So otherwise, you can bring both legs up, grabbing on to the outsides of your feet, lifting up your heart, pushing your feet against your hands, aiming to lift your thighs up off the ground, feeling the beautiful stretch in your quadriceps, that's the front of your thighs. You can add a little bit of a rock if that feels okay for you. And release. Let's just rest in crocodile, hands on top of one another, forehead down onto the mat or onto your hands. Relax your shoulders. And slowly make your way up to a seated position. Bring your toes to the front of the mat. Okay, let's slowly lower ourselves down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice. Let's bring your feet nice and close to your bum. Let's bring one leg up. We can bring our hands down to the mat, lift our bum up off the ground. Feel this quadricep here activated. And then let's take that right foot, bring it across, and then bring it down. Now from here, you can either just gently push on that thigh or bring your hands through your thighs. You can keep your head and neck down on the mat, especially if it feels strained in any way. Just keep it relaxed. Otherwise, you can have it up. You can even grab around your shin or even grab that foot if you have the flexibility there. So just take it as deep as it feels good for you today. And if it feels nice on your back, you can even add a little bit of a rock and a roll here. I'm going to bring my head and neck down and give that a rest. I'm going to release my legs, bring my arms out into T. Then I'm going to take this leg posture and bring it over to the right. Feel that nice twist. And now let's bring that whole leg posture over to the left. And if it feels comfortable, look over your right shoulder. And bring the legs back to center and bring them down. So let's uncross the legs. Let's bring that left leg up. Bring those hands down to the mat. Push your hips up. Then cross that leg over. Bring him down. Again, you can either just press or lift those legs up, keeping your head and neck either down on the mat or bring it up. You can grab onto your shin if you like. And again, add the rocking. You know what I forgot to do on the one side is feel free to rotate your ankle too. This is a great time to give your ankle some love. So if you're doing it on one side, find some time to do it on the other side as well. Okay, come on down. Bring our arms out in a T. Let's bring this posture over to the left. And if it feels comfortable, you can look over to the right. Then let's bring this beautiful twist to the other side. And you can look to the left. Bring it back to center, uncross those legs. And let's come up for happy baby. So you can bring your legs up, grab onto your feet. If this is not accessible for you, feel free just to have, you can even just have your legs up like this, and you can get the benefits of the blood coming down from your feet and bathing your organs. Like that is just beautiful. And you can bend your legs as much as you want, even without having to grab onto your feet. You can also use a strap too to wrap around those feet and then just aim to draw these legs a little bit closer as you can. So the hands can be pulling your knees down towards the mat. Your feet are trying to push those hands up to the ceiling. Feel free to add rocking and rolling. Now, your tailbone should be flat on the mat. If it's not, rocking and rolling might not feel nice on your spine. Like you shouldn't feel like you're going over big bumps, right? So pay attention to all that. If there's anything else you want to do before Shavasana, this is the time to do it because the next thing I'm going to take us to is Shavasana, the dessert of the practice. So you can find a comfortable position. If your lower back is bothering you, you might want to keep your feet flat on the mat and maybe your knees together to touch. Or put blocks or pillows or blankets rolled up under your thighs. But if your lower back is fine, sprawl out. It can be a big X on the ground. Right during this time, you know what? You have to go with the hand position that feels best for you. During this time, if it feels nice for you, I do recommend having palms up. It just because it's a symbol of accepting abundance, bringing in abundance. And we're wanting to open up to our goddess energy, our feminine energy. And the feminine goddess energy is about receiving. You know, think about someone feeding you grapes. That is receiving. Think about someone giving you a massage or, hey, bringing you to orgasm, putting the attention on you. That is being in your goddess feminine energy. And we've been doing some positions today to open up our hips, which is bringing attention to our second chakra. And that's associated with your sexuality, your joy, your creativity, your fertility, and your abundance. So now it seems so appropriate for us to be opening up our hands to accept the beautiful gifts. And I think one of the cards that I pulled this week for the weekly reading, and if you haven't seen the weekly reading, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. I did it on Monday. I think one of the cards was expect a miracle. I love that. So that is being in the energy space of good things are coming to me. And I'm accepting the beautiful gifts that are coming. So let's be in that place of acceptance and openness. You can concentrate on your breath work if you like. So breathing in and out through your nose. If you have any tight areas, constricted areas, what just came to mind is like a shaky leg type of restlessness. So send breath to those areas that might feel constricted, tight, restless. And on your breath out, feel any type of constriction, tightness, restlessness. That was tough to say. To release and to transform. We're going to transmute that energy into calm and peace and being in the now, being grateful for where you are at right now in all areas of your life. Even if you're wanting more, even if you're not in the perfection of your desires, where you are right now has absolute perfection in it because it's been part of your journey. So if we can accept where we are right now and be in a place of excitement of where we're going and what is coming to us, and trust that we listen to the universe, we listen to the ideas and inspiration, and we take action when we are inspired. And that can bring us peace and serenity and total relaxation within the now. Now feel free to stay here as long as you like. If you're ready to get on with your day, you can bring some movement to your fingers and toes. Maybe start wiggling them. You can reach your arms above your head and your feet in the opposite direction for a big stretch. And if you are in a place of movement right now, you can roll over onto one side into a nice cozy fetal position. I love to sleep on my side. This is the side I love to sleep on. But I like to put a pillow between my legs just to help with back alignment. And that's my fake pillow there. But this is a very comfortable position for me. And in your own beautiful timing, eyes can be closed or open. You can slowly make your way up to a seated position. Take the time to tune into your body and the way it feels right now. Maybe think about how you felt when you first started the class. Do you feel any different now? Notice any differences. You can bring your arms out to the sides as you breathe in. Raise your arms up. Chewy, not now. As you breathe out, bring your hands to your heart. And I have this nose between my arms trying to prevent from getting blasted with kisses at this point. Come on, good boy. Okay, he can do his own thing now. Let's bring our thumbs to our forehead. May you have kind thoughts and intentions today. Bring your thumbs to your lips. May you speak words of kindness to yourself and to others. Bring your thumbs to your heart. May your heart be filled with love, joy, peace, and gratitude. Come over here, Chewy. Come here. Come here. From mine and Chewy's light to your beautiful light, good boy. Namaste. And now Chewy gets a belly rub. So thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing who had a chance to join. I hope you had a wonderful rest of your day. And if you want to join me tonight for the yoga class, Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Toronto time, you can join me. And You can visit my website to sign up, to register. It is thejoyfulyogini.ca, and all you need to do is go to the Joyful Yogini store to sign up for that. So I'll first say my goodbyes to, Edward was in the house. Hey, where did my glasses go? What did you say, Edward? Oh, whatever you wrote, it was retracted. Oh dear. Anyways, hello to Edward who joined from my light to yours. Namaste. Thanks for watching. All right.